It's pineapple time for the summer. Check it out. Headband. There you go. And it's already pre-printed, which is really nice and really easy to twist, which is really cool. Go ahead and put that baby back on. There we go. I'm Juan Gonzalez, also known as John London with JLo Magic Balloon Videos. Let's get started. Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, and that's normally not when I upload videos for this site. And why is that? I'm glad you asked. I was actually out of town. I went to an amusement park, Silverwood. I'm in Washington State, and Silverwood is in Idaho, just so you know. And for us, where we are, we're on the western side. We drove across, and it was about, we took our sweet time. We stopped to eat and all that fun stuff. So it took us about, I would say, 6 to 7 hours or so, give or take. And then on the way back was a little bit worse, because when I made it back here to where I'm from in Washington State, I came back at the best time you could imagine when traffic started. Go figure, right? So anyway, we had a lot of fun. We're out there. We stayed at an Airbnb. It was super cool in this town called Rathdrum. I think that's how they call it. I think that's the name of the town. Just super close from Silverwood. Again, it was so fun. We rode the rides and went to Boulder Beach, which is connected to the park, just so you know. So, you know, a little, I wanted to be a little bit informal here as, I get into this video a little bit, and not just focus on, the balloon twist, because that'll come, and that's easy. You'll get to the tutorial, and if you want to skip past this part, you can. Don't worry about it. It's easy. That's the nice thing about these videos, right? And then, so anyway, yeah, that's what we did. We had a super fun time. I enjoyed myself. Like I said, the Airbnb was nice. We went to some local places to eat. It was really cool. And then the only time I felt good about the whole trip, except for one time, I blew it as a parent. And if you're a parent, you can probably relate to this. I took my little daughter on a ride. She's 6 years old, well, 6.5, but I guess in terms of roller coasters and everything, you're probably gonna freak out no matter what age you are. But we took her on one called the Tremor, and for me it was super fun, but for her, it not necessarily traumatized her, but she definitely was scared for a short time after the ride, but she got over it after we went to go see the fun ride. So there's a little bit of a silver lining there, and I made it up with old dad, came to the rescue with some cotton candy and ice cream sandwich. Oh, she really liked that actually, so that took her mind off of it. So it all worked out. It evened out, but I'm still gonna say I'm gonna chalk that up for a loss on my side, just because, boy, I tell you, I really had to make it up to her, because I made a mistake by taking her on that ride. I didn't think it was gonna be so extreme, and I don't know what I was thinking. I lost my mind. So anyway, aside from that, we had a super fun time, and it was super cool, and she never brought that up again. So she didn't even think about it anymore, because next year we went to the water park, and it was super cool. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with our twisting. I'm so glad you're here today with me, and thank you for listening to the whole thing about why I wasn't here on Monday twisting. But let's go ahead and get to the balloon. You can see right here, no drawing. You can see it's pre-printed. You can get this from Lorax. It's a pineapple face, right? It goes right there with that balloon, looking cute as ever with the little tongue. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to twist this, and you can add it to a headband, or if you have rubber bands, you can actually wear it like a bracelet as well. It's really up to you. You can even put this on a wand. You're just limited by what you would like to do with it. But let me just show you this basic piece right here, and let's talk about the balloons we're gonna use for it. Pretty darn simple. So these are the balloons right here. We have our printed balloon. It's on a quick link. It's a goldenrod color, just so you know, in case you're wondering. I have a 160 lime green and then a spring green for the bottom. I just wanted some contrast, but if all you have is the lime, we'll put it on the bottom too. No sweat. So let's go ahead and talk about how much is left in these. Oh my goodness, look at that. That one's it's probably like half of the balloon. Okay, so you got a lot left over. So we're just gonna put loops in this one, and guess what? Same, we're gonna put loops in this one as well. 7 loops in this one, 5 loops in this one, okay? So you can see we got a lot of balloon left over, all right? So let's go ahead and bring that sound down, and let's get started twisting. Here we go. We are going to start with the 160 lime green, and we're gonna do a total of 7 loops. And you can do them about, I'm doing 2 to 3 fingers. You can't go wrong with that size. So I'm going to do 6 like this. And you can even do these 3 if you want to, you know, stagger the size and have it, you know, have the 3 bottom ones, or the first 3 ones be 3, and then have the next set of 3 be 2.5. You could do that. It's up to you. Okay, but I'm just going to do all these 3, and then the last one's going to be about, I would say 4 fingers. Okay, that way we know which one is our top one. All right, so you can see I'm already to the end here. It's going to be the longest one, and again, it's going to establish the top of our pineapple leaves. I said 3 to 4. Yeah, either one, you can't go wrong. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and break that off. Don't need that. And again, I'll go over here in just a minute as I'm done wrapping this up. Kind of, you know, makes sense of all this. You probably could leave it just like that and you'll be okay, but I just wanted to gain some type of order. So I'm going to do 3 loops on the bottom, and then another set of 3 loops in the middle, and then you have your long one on top. Okay, and again, I'll turn it upright kind of so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just straightening up the loops here a little bit so they look good, and I'll tilt it up so you can see. There we go. I feel good about this. So we have 3 on the bottom, then we have some 3 in the middle there. See that? And then we have our longer one on the top. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense for you. There you go. Just so it looks, you know, just working on aesthetics really. Alrighty. And so just inflate your printed balloon. And, you know, even if you just have regular round balloons, you probably just do this. You don't have to have a quick link, but the quick link makes it nice. So for you to turn it into, you know, bracelets, wands, and hairbands, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and just twist the link part into the leaves. There we go. And I just move it down to the bottom of those sets of those loops that I made, and that way it'll sit right on top. And now we have some cool, besides it being the leaves, also looks like some funky hair. Alrighty, and so now that we're done with the lime green, we can go ahead and use our spring for the bottom. Again, just wanted to do contrast with that. And I'm just going to go for 5 loops, and you know, just get them as close as you can. You know, it's not a balloon competition. That's where it would really matter, how, you know, perfect you got these. But in this case, you know, if they're pretty close, that's going to work. Alrighty. And so I just did 5. You know, you can do 6, 7, you know, it's up to you. But I found 5 works just fine for attaching it to the headband or a wristband. There we go. And notice I said wristband, not bracelet, just because anybody who was thinking about getting a balloon will definitely go for a wristband, but maybe slow to say, yeah, I'll take a bracelet for some reason or another. Who knows? But there we go. All right, so I'm just going to attach the nozzle on the bottom here. And that is it. Oh yeah, we made it. And then if you have any kind of markers, you can definitely color in the shades, or you can leave them that color. Maybe just color the tongue. Again, it is up to you. All right, hang on just for a moment. I have to speed through adding a rubber band. There you go. I'm just looping on the bottom there. I had the other one that was a headband, and this one will be a bracelet. Thanks for watching. All right, there it is. We made it to the end of the balloon twisting. Not too bad, huh? As you can see, just a lot of loops, and this is good practice for loops if you're not used to doing them all the time, but it's kind of hard to get from point A to point B as a balloon artist without doing some kind of loop along the way. So let me go ahead and take this time to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Don't forget to give it a like, a thumbs up, comment down below if you use this or if you get some of these. Even if you don't buy the printed face, you know, maybe you get these and then you draw your own face, that's cool. But this saves you a lot of time, so keep that in mind, okay? And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, don't forget, I started to say thumbs up and all this, and I forgot to tell you, don't forget to hit the bell notification down there. That way you find out when a video shows up. Yep, that's simple. And I want to thank all my new subscribers for being here, and then for my Patreon members that have subscribed and supported this channel. I really appreciate it. If you're not sure what it is, let me just tell you a quick 10 seconds. It's a way that you can support this channel. You go to their site, make a pledge, and that's how you support the channel. Pretty simple to do. I'll put a link in the description below. Alrighty, there it is. We made it. I do apologize for the delay on having this video out to you guys, but I wanted to make sure that I had this printed balloon ready to go. So hopefully you can get some of these, go out there and have some fun, make some cool balloons for people. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Happy twisting. Bye.